How's it going, guys? Tay Solomon here, and give my thoughts and opinions on One Piece chapter 702. Pretty much the chapter is broken down into three parts. The first part with the guy, putting a hole in the ground from last week's chapter, and then he left out. Then Zoro losing his sword to some kind of fairies or something. Then he spots his sword and goes after it. Then second half, Luffy and fucking Frankie do some little fucking detective work on the one guy and asking him questions on what the fuck is like dopamine and everything at the Coliseum. And at the end, we finally see this Coliseum, and pretty much there's gonna be this like battle royale or some like world tournament for the Mia Mia no Mi fruit, Ace's former fruit. It's pretty much going with the summary. So pretty much the chapter starts off with what happened last week with the blind guy, after drawing his sword or dagger, puts a fucking crater in the fucking ground right there. He walks away. He pays the tab for the fucking hole that he made. Pretty much they're about to say someone in the bar about to say, "Aren't you?" Then Luffy says, "You're strong, old man. Who are you?" And pretty much he says, "You and I both should agree that if you shouldn't know that." So I'm guessing maybe this guy could be the Fleet Admiral Akuhino that was Akuhino was talking about. Fujitora, maybe. It could be him, maybe it's him or not. But pretty much afterwards he leaves, and pretty much everyone in the bar was fucking pickpocketed by his ass. Like all the purses, money, jewelry is all gone. And even Zoro's famous sword from Wano Kuni was taken as well. But pretty much a second later he spots the sword like very quick. Like 1 minute he's like right there, then he looks right there and sees, hey, that's a sword. Then he runs after it to go get it. And Sanji goes with him as well. And I think Kinemon goes as well too, because pretty much he's saying he's not going to lose the sword to some fucking fairies or some shit. Because pretty much saying in Dressrosa in the little port town that fucking fairies sometimes steal certain things that they like and everything. And pretty much we shift over to Luffy and Frankie, and they're investigating and talking with that one guy that tried to rip off the blind as OP motherfucker, old man. And pretty much asking him where can we find Doflamingo and everything in his organization. Pretty much the guy says why don't you just go to the Coliseum, which is happening right now at this very moment. That's where you can find Doflamingo and the Doflamingo family as well. And then finally we switch over to the Coliseum. There's a big ass Coliseum, a lot of people in it, and they're announcing the Mir no fruit that it once belonged to Ace, Prodigy Ace, that was in the war 2 years ago at Marineford. And pretty much he died, and his fruit had come back to the One Piece world as a fruit and everything. And pretty much the fruit is up for grabs. Who can win in the Coliseum? And pretty much we're introduced to these new characters, and I think maybe they could be part of the Doflamingo family, all of them, but I don't know exactly. I gotta make sure on that. But they show these three people. I forgot the names. I saw the names, but I just forgot it. But it was this one person with these girls around him. This other one he was like this or some shit. He or she, like a kid. Then we saw this old man that we saw way back during Punk Hazard arc that we saw back in the Doflamingo family in Dressrosa, the old man. So pretty much they're gonna have a contest to see who can win the Mia Mia no Mi fruit. And also in the crowd we see the blind person in the crowd as well. We don't know if he's gonna participate or not. But at the end of the chapter, that's where it says. Luffy says Ace's devil fruit, and that's where the chapter ends for One Piece chapter 702. Overall, it was a good chapter. One Piece, we're getting more answers to what's going on and everything. That pretty much Doflamingo is trying to lure Luffy into coming to the Coliseum and participating, because he know how much he cares for his brother, and that pretty much that he will want to retrieve his brother's, Mia Mimi no devil fruit, just devil fruit. Not a Japanese person, guys. Sorry, but I'm just say devil fruit. But it's interesting to see though when this arc is over, pretty much who's gonna actually eat the devil fruit of the Straw Hats. I don't see Chopper eating it. I don't see Robin eating it. Hell, I don't fucking see Nami eating that shit. Maybe my possible three could be maybe just three. It would be maybe Usopp, Sanji, or maybe even Luffy. Usopp is maybe a 50-50 kind of thing because he wants to become a brave warrior of the sea, but if he eats the devil fruit, he can't exactly be a brave warrior of the sea because devil fruit users can be in the water because they be paralyzed and everything. Now Sanji, I wouldn't mind seeing him happy because pretty much half of the techniques that he used is pretty much like fire-based techniques from his cooking, fighting skills and everything. So I wouldn't mind him having it as the devil fruit. Luffy, I can't exactly say if Luffy can have it because he already has the gummy no fruit already. Him having two, I just don't see yet because I don't know if he can do the same trick that Blackbeard can, but maybe who knows? We'll just have to see if he can or not. Just have to wait and see. But let me know what you thought of the chapter. What did you think of it? Rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a blessed day. Peace.